tell you. Revitalign, already 24,000 orders placed today. Because with Revitalign, you get whole foot support, from arch support to a deep heel cup to even a wonderful massage for the ball of your foot. But this particular Revitalign Orthotic we love as we approach the holiday season, where we want our support, but we also want a casual, relaxed vibe. It's called the Cozy Suede Slip-On under the Siesta Splendid umbrella. Now, the Siesta has always been a loved slip-on style from the brand. But when you add in the Splendid option, it's a little loafer with a little cozy liner, and it gives you that menswear-inspired look that's so relevant and important in fashion and keeps you a little bit more warm throughout the fall and holiday season. Today's the day, though, to grab them at a discount. They are under $63 when often you can find a similar style from Revitalign for $100. So big difference in our price. Let me walk you through your colors. Do know there are medium and there are wide widths, there are whole, there are half sizes, and we can help you figure out the best fit in just a few minutes. So first off, why don't we start with right here in the center. This is going to be your olive green. It's done in beautiful suede, so the olive is a little punchy. It's not your faded muted olive, but instead a bright gleaming olive. If you move in front of that, really all day long, we have been loving on that black. So don't wait if you want the black. In fact, I can already give you an update here. We started with over 12,000. There's fewer than 4,500 to go around. It's very popular already. My favorite is the gray. That's what I'll be wearing for our hour show. There's only 3,800 to go around. The color to get for the fall winter, that would be your Port Royal, and that's a brand new color. We've not seen that from the brand before. It's what all the high-end fashion houses are doing, sweaters in, pants in, bags and shoes in. But here's how you get that very popular color in orthotic footbeds and comfy, cozy styles. This is your blue choice. If you want the blue, the name for this one, marine blue, and it's a brighter kind of saturated, I don't want to say navy because it's not, but just a brighter, deeper, darker blue. And then finally, if you are a neutral lover, you like your denim, you like your fall sweaters, I would go with this cozy brown, and that's the one that we're going to call Bison. Now, we had 13,000 in the Bison at midnight. There's only 3,300 to go around. So clearly, if we're into the black or into the brown Bison, we need to order now. If we like a color, maybe we can wait a second, but literally just a second. And then again, I vote for a different take on the neutral, that wonderful gray story. Your easy pay is there if you want it. It's a payment of $15 and change. And then again, remember, what should be $100 is instead exclusive to QVC at $63. So let me welcome in our guest. This is Dr. Nick Pagano. He's been with us since midnight. He has a day off sign on his office door because Dr. Nick is a true doctor. He's the podiatrist. He's who you don't want to see when you've got the itchies and the ouchies on the feet. You want to instead wear Revitalign so you don't ever have to come face to face with Dr. Nick.
It's lovely to see you as always.
Lovely to see you too, sir. So I love this idea of a cozy loafer. So many times a loafer is just a tad too fancy for our everyday casual run to the grocery store, go to the restaurant around the corner, hang out with friends and family, enjoy Thanksgiving. So you're giving us a cozy loafer today.
Super cozy. I love it that it's kind of like a loafer hybrid with a moccasin pattern.
Yes.
Beautiful suede. Our suedes this season have been really nice. Soft, almost like you've had these shoes forever.
Yeah.
But you get that comfort of the moccasin look with the nice flow of a loafer. And then, Amy, we take the entire inside and stuff it with like a nice, soft, cushioned teddy fur. And it's not just a little pretty design at the top for you to look at. It goes all the way to the toes. And inside every single one of these is our full contact comfort footbed.
So it's like a pillow on a pillow on a pillow. That's what my feet are feeling right now.
Definitely.
So let's talk about this famous footbed, because in the world of orthotics, you give us all the support, but I will say you always manage to give us the better prices too for orthotics, so thank you for that.
Oh, happy to do it. You saw a deep heel cup cradles the lines of heel. The arch, both sides, inner and outer, is supported by our Power Bridge technology. Then that green icon you see, that's our metatarsal dome. So this enables us to cover all 4 portions of the foot, the heel cupping. And what you see here, this is called a thermographic. And what a thermographic does is we actually took Pat from our team. She stood on 2 different footbeds, one just a regular one on the left-hand side, no support. This is what comes with a regular shoe. Then you see ours, full silhouette of the foot. But not only that, on a thermographic, where you see that blue color, that's relief of pressure. So when I see that, I just see that metatarsal dome going to work. You know, heel to toe, blue coloring. I look at that flat footbed, where in the world is the heel in the inner and outer portion of the arch? You're just walking on a tightrope.
Well, I always say there should be a thermographic of your brain that we should put up on the screen too, because think about it. When your feet hurt, you end the day. You don't go to the next event. You don't hang out with the next friend. You don't go and visit that other family member. So think about it. When you're properly aligned, that foot that's connected to your ankle, connected to your knees and your back, is also all connected up here, because nobody wants to walk around with the ouch and the ooch and the each and end the party, especially during the holiday season. What I personally do like about this shoe though, is I don't always get dressed up. You know, there's the tights and the cocktail dresses and the fancy schmancy, but this is how I want to walk into Thanksgiving. This is how I want to get my errands ready for the holiday season. I want that loafer, but that everyday loafer versus that fancy loafer.
Yeah, and we are expecting you to wear this outdoors. We want you to treat the suede. This comes with our classic outsole.
Yeah, it's not a slipper. This is a genuine shoe that we're strutting
shoe.
around town in.
Exactly.
Just happens to be ooh and ah on
So
the feet.
comfortable, so comfortable because of that beautiful lining. But the fact that we have that durability on the outer part, and, you know, I love seeing on Rebecca,
In the
that
olive.
actual olive, that detail that you see, that medallion, that is actually covering an area of adjustment, because that's the hook and loop closure that
Thanks,
she
Rebecca.
can adjust and give more of a roomier fit.
Oh, nice.
Or maybe secure it a little bit more. That outsole, what we have is that pronounced metatarsal pad. And what's important about that is when we went through the animation, I talked about the metatarsal pad. We actually reinforce it with our outsole as well. It's built into it.
Okay.
Then articulated flex zones. So you see Rebecca, as she's moving, on the underside, there's actually anatomic flex zones that allow the foot to move. And that cuts down on the oohs and eeks and ahs, because it's anatomical. It's going to take away from, if you were in a stiffer soled shoe, the fatigue that would set in.
Oh, nobody wants to be tired,
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
Well, and before we do colors again, I do want to talk about fit. So were you with me at the beginning of the presentation? I shared there are medium and there are wide width choices. There are whole and there are half sizes as well. Talk to me about like socks, trouser socks. I like wearing them barefoot, because why you would want to put a sock on when this is what your bare skin can touch. But if you are going to do a sock, maybe we should size up a half size, because these were intended to be barefoot like I've got going on.
We want you to wear them barefoot. It has our Shore Fresh antimicrobial lining in it. So if you are planning thin trouser sock, true to size. Barefoot, absolutely true to size. If you're going to go winter on it, you know, with like mucklucks or, you know, one of the socks that we've had, beautiful socks we've had on all day today, we suggest going a half size up for sure. And it's because of the comfort upgrades that are built into this, because even, Amy, the insole itself has that teddy sheer lining built into it.
Do you want to see Dr. Nick's hands? I know the shoes are too cute. I don't want you to go away from my feet either. But go and look at the insole, because it's not just like a little collar that's been lined in that Sherpa. It's the whole footbed. Like, these are the coziest shoes ever.
Yeah, the footbed has that beautiful lining. You still get, you can see in the underside where that metatarsal dome is. You get that comfort, you get that support.
And big brands are doing this look of the cozy and the Sherpa. You know, the brands that cost $400, $800, $1,000, if not more. They're doing this look. What I keep going back to is there's that loafer that's clunky and heavy, and it's a hard shoe, and you only wear it on Sunday morning when you're all dressed up. But this, look, I could be a teacher right now in my cute little matching suit and my shoe, if we can get the whole look. I could be, you know, home and running errands, but I've got my loafer on, and it's a loafer that gives you style, but it gives you that perfect style and casual vibe. And if you are in the age of possibility, don't you always want both of those worlds to unite? You want your comfort and you want your support. Warmth and softness as we move throughout the fall and winter season, and then they're just an ease. You don't have to worry about tying anything and untying anything. So Dr. Nick, let's wheel our table around.
Yes.
Show everybody the great colors. You know, truth be told, I so wanted to wear this Port Royale, but my outfit was already put together before I came in today. So I thought gray was a better color to go with the blue and the black, but this color is everything in the world of fashion right now.
It's such a beautiful color. The detail with the antique brass of the medallion and just the way that suede, the suede coloring in this one is just so gorgeous.
So pretty. Here's the gray, and so let my outfit be the example. When you want a neutral and you don't really want a tan or a brown neutral, gray, always, 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 always. And there's fewer than 3,500 to go around. 25,000 orders placed today. Should be 100, we're at 63. Here's your black. It's flying out the door. So if you want the black, we had over 12,000 at midnight. And now we have fewer than 4,500 to go around.
And Amy, with the black, and actually all of them, because someone earlier suggested like, oh, this could be a work shoe.
Yes.
Non-slip.
Okay.
And non-marking outsole.
Ooh.
Which is great for all
so when you have
of
to
them,
wear an
not
all-black
just the
shoe
black.
for work.
You got it.
Okay, then here's your bison. That's going to be your brown option. We started with close to 13,000 in the bison, and there's fewer than 3,000 to go around. And then I've got two more options for you. The blue, remind me, marine blue? I have it written down here, marine.
Yep, marine blue.
Marine blue. And then the olive is behind that, a little bit more of a brighter, saturated olive. Remember, we will treat these. Dr. Nick brought that up and into our attention a few minutes ago. But this is a genuine suede shoe.
Genuine suede.
In orthotic footbed, the cozy little faux Sherpa here, and then the suede, like I mentioned, and you get it all for $63. Remarkable.
It's a wonderful introduction to the brand, but plus, I would tell you, you and I, Amy, have been selling the Siesta for over 10 years.
That's crazy. That's how much we love that bottom.
This has taken that Siesta style, which was always very relaxed and comfortable, and somehow made it more comfortable.
Yes.
So it's just it's beautiful. The stitching across the top, the mobility inside, and as I feel that wonderful lining, that teddy lining on the inside, but just the mobility. The other thing too, incredibly light.
Yes.
We were talking a little bit earlier. Mary Beth was talking about how she was from Minnesota, so they had a lot.
Yeah.
They had a lot. Like this would be a very normal style, but you didn't get the orthotic support that Revitalign puts into this style. So we've taken that
maybe we should go back to that, because for those who don't know about orthotic support, just the inserts alone from Revitalign. I wrote this little fun fact down. For over 50 years now, you have put 100 million inserts into shoes or provided them to customers. That's how well these work.
Yeah, 100 million pairs, starting with a deep heel cup with an orthotic grade arch support that cradles both sides, inner and outer arch, and then that metatarsal dome. The metatarsal dome relieves that stress and strain from the ball of the foot. So dynamic, right? When you look at those bones moving, this incredible, I'm going to try to avoid being too nerdy.
We like nerds.
This incredible orchestra of mechanics as you move. Why not give them that support? Thermographic that you see here, right-hand side, you see the full silhouette of the foot. So what that means, and I loved what you said at the beginning, you don't want to stop your day. And this is why every single step that you're going to take with our orthotic support, and orthotics I use every day in my office just to help with people with normal issues. But our orthotic support, the reason why we're able to sell over 100 million pairs is because it's for any foot type. A lot of people will be like, Dr. P, Dr. Nick, I have a flat foot, can I wear them? I have a high arch foot, doc. I don't know what kind of arch I have.
This works for all of us.
Exactly.
And can I say, if I could, I would love to walk over the girls.
Yeah, sure.
Like the style is just so on point. Jeans, I've got my corduroys on, the cute little legging. There are comfy shoes out there that only work with lounge. None of us are in lounge right now. And then there are loafers out there that only work when we're all dressed up. To me, this is the cozy loafer. That is what you are shopping for right now. So if you are more of a laid back, casual lady, you still might have your beautiful jade jewelry on. You might have your hair and your makeup on. But when it comes to it, you're not one to walk around in a 4-inch heel. You're not one to put the boot up to the knee. You just love a good slip-on shoe, but sneakers don't always work. This is that perfect casual slip-on that gives you that